Hi friends, welcome to Arnav. Today is the 20th episode in the biology series. So today we are going to discuss about the nervous system. So in the last episode we discussed again about the nervous system. So in that episode we discussed mainly about the overall of the nervous system, like not only just the brain but all of the nerves in the brain. So today we are going to specifically discuss about the brain. So the next episode is also about the brain. Yes, so the brain is very complex to understand. That means complex means there's a lot about it, and it is also very important for our body. Without it we can't be there. Yes, so the brain is an organ that serves as the center of the nervous system. So in all vertebrate and in most invertebrate animals, so the brain is there in all vertebrate animals, while it is there in most invertebrate animals. That means invertebrate or animals which have no vertebrae. Yes, it is most because jellyfish don't have a vertebrae, and also they don't have a brain, and also they don't have a heart. Yes, we still don't know how they are still living beings. Yes, so it is the most complex organ in a vertebrate body. It is very complex. It is the most complex. Yes, so in a human the cerebral cortex contains approximately 14 to 16 billion neurons. Yes, and the cerebellum will contain 55 to 70 billion neurons. That's a lot of neuron cells. Yes, so together the brain and the spinal cord are called the central nervous system. Yes, so every other nerve is the peripheral nervous system, while these two are the central nervous system or the CNS. So you may have a question, what is the brain made up of? What is it made up of? So the answer is, so it weighs about 3 pounds. Yes, 3 pounds, like a bit more than 1 kg. Yes, so in the average adult, so the brain is about 60% fat. Yes, it is very fat. Yes, so the remaining 40% of the brain is a combination of water, proteins, carbohydrates and salts and other things. Yes, okay, so it contains blood vessels and nerves including neurons and glial cells. Yes, so every place in the body has blood vessels. Yes, so that's why the brain also has blood vessels, and also it also has nerves, because how will it send its messages to other parts of the body? How will it? Yes, okay, so in the brain, grey matter is the outer portion, while white matter is the inner section underneath this grey matter. So this grey matter is the cerebral cortex. Yes, so the cerebral cortex is made up of the grey matter. So here in this diagram it is shown. So the outer layer is the cerebral cortex made up of the grey matter, while the inside layer is made up of white matter. Yes, it is the center of the brain. Yes, so okay, so in the spinal cord this is reversed. So outside there will be white matter and inside there will be grey matter, shown in this image. Yes, so outside this green part is white matter, while this red part is grey matter, which is, yes, it looks grey. Yes, but not in real life. In the scans it looks grey, but not in real life. It looks like pink or purple or those colors. Yes, okay, so grey matter is composed of neuron somas, which is the neuron body, and white matter is mostly made up of the axons of the neurons. So remember this is very important. So grey matter is composed of the neurons body, where the mitochondria and nucleus live, while the white part is mostly made up of the axons. Yes, where the messages are exported out of that neuron. Yes, so okay, so now the main parts of the brain and their functions. Yes, so at a high level the brain can be divided into three parts. So they are the cerebrum, here the big part, yes, the brainstem, this part, so its main function is to export data or import data from the spinal cord, and finally the cerebellum, yes, so the cerebellum is this blue part over here, yes. So now let's discuss about the functions and use of the three parts of our brain. So first, the cerebrum, so it comprises of grey matter, which is the cerebral cortex, and white matter at its center, yes. So just a thin layer outside is this cerebral cortex, so it is the largest part of the brain. So if you see this diagram, this is very big compared to these other cerebellum and the brainstem, yes. So it is very big compared to those, yes. Okay, the cerebrum initiates and coordinates movement and regulates temperature. So this part of the brain, the cerebrum, main use is to regulate temperature and coordinate movement, yes. So it coordinates our movement and regulates the temperature. Okay. So other areas of the cerebrum enable speech. Next, and okay, judgment, thinking and reasoning. Yes. So emotions, learning, etc. are all because of this cerebrum. It is very big, so it has many uses. Yes, many functions because it is very big. Yes. So now the cerebral cortex, the part of the cerebrum. So here the cortex means bark. Like if you see a bark of a tree, it would be very thin. So if we compare it to the brain, this cerebral cortex is also thin.
And the outer part.
Yes. This is the outer part of the brain. It is made up of the grey matter. Okay. So it is the outer grey matter covering the cerebellum. The cerebrum, sorry. Yes. So it has a large surface area due to its folds and comprises about half of the brain's weight. Yes. So it has many folds on its surface. So it has a big surface area and also is half of the brain's weight. Half of it. Well, a very big number. Not number but heavy. Yes. So it is divided into two halves or hemispheres. Yes. So these two communicate with each other through a C-shaped structure called the corpus callosum, which is in the center of the brain. The cerebrum. Yes. And also the right part of the brain controls the left side of our body, and the left part of our body, brain, will control the right part of our body. Yes. Confusing. Yes. Okay. So now the brainstem. So it connects with the cerebrum with the spinal cord. So it is like connecting. So here in green is that brainstem. Yes. So the brainstem includes the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla, three parts. So first, the midbrain. So it is a very complex structure with a range of different neuron clusters. So its functions is hearing and movement to calculating responses and environmental changes. Yes. So the midbrain is on the top part. Yes. Okay. Next, the pons. So it is the origin for 4 of the 12 cranial nerves. Yes. So these are nerves which are in the cranium. Very simple to understand. So the functions of this pons is tear production, chewing, blinking, focusing vision, balance, hearing, and facial expression. So for example, this is because of this pons only. So pons means bridge in Latin because it is like a bridge between the midbrain and the medulla. Yes. So now finally is the medulla. Yes. So at the bottom of the brainstem, the medulla is where the brain will meet the spinal cord. Yes. So its functions, so it is essential to survival. These functions are like it regulates heart rhythm. Yes, if it is in a different rhythm, we will be in danger. Yes, so breathing. Yes, so blood flow. Yes, so our blood will flow from here to here because of this medulla only. So, and also O2 and carbon dioxide level, so it controls them. Yes, so many important things are done by the medulla. Yes, so and finally the final part of the brain is the cerebellum. Yes, the cerebellum doesn't have any more subparts, like there are, but I am going to explain it simplified. So yeah, so it is also called the little brain. So the cerebrum means big brain, the cerebellum is the little brain. Yes, from Latin. Yes, many things are from Latin. Yeah, so it is located at the back of the head here. So in this diagram it is this blue part. Yes, so it is below the temporal and the occipital lobes, which are over here. These bones are there. So and above the brain stem, so the brain stem will be here and it is above. Yes, okay, so it also has two hemispheres. Yes, the right and the left. Yes, the right and left hemispheres like the cerebrum. Yes, so its function is to coordinate voluntary muscle movements and to maintain posture, balance and equilibrium. Yes, so we are having balance because of this cerebellum. So presently I am standing on one leg. So because of this cerebellum only, I am still not falling like this. So yeah. So this is the use of this cerebellum. So yeah, there will be another episode about the brain coming next week. So yeah, this is for today about the brain or the nervous system overall. So bye.